remember the day I was expelled like it was yesterday. The way Mr. Carter's cold eyes bore into mine, punishing my voice as I dared to stand up for what's right. I was just a kid then, loud and fierce, protesting the injustices I saw in my school. They called it disorderly conduct. That day, I was stripped of my place, branded a troublemaker, told I didn't belong. Humiliated, I was thrown out, left to drown in shame and anger. For years, I carried that rejection like a weight around my neck. I refused to be silenced, though. I buried myself in books, learned the laws, studied human rights. I promised myself I'd turn that pain into purpose. My grit fueled a fire that refused to extinguish. I'd go on to become a lawyer fighting for those silenced and oppressed, the very people I once fought for as a student. Every case I won, every injustice I exposed, was a small piece of redemption. But the most meaningful moment came when I was invited to argue in front of a judge, fighting for the rights of refugees, victims of systemic abuse. It was a moment I dreamed of, yet never imagined would come full circle in such a way. Then, one day, I received an unexpected summons, a courtroom to face my past, to confront the principal who expelled me, Mr. Carter himself. I felt a storm of emotions, anger, shame, a strange sense of closure. As I stepped into the courtroom, I saw him, older, his face etched with the years, still rigid, still proud. The proceedings began. I stood tall, voice steady. I told the court about the injustice I'd fought against, the courage it took to speak out, the lessons I'd learned from that painful rejection. I laid bare how that expulsion fueled my resolve, how I turned pain into purpose, fighting for the voiceless. When I finished, Mr. Carter's gaze fixed on me, a flicker of the old authority replaced by something softer, perhaps a hint of regret or understanding. No words were spoken, but in that silent exchange, I felt an unspoken acknowledgement of my journey. As I left the courtroom, I knew this was more than a case won or lost. It was the culmination of everything I'd endured, the betrayal, the struggle, the triumph. That rejection, once a source of shame, had become the catalyst for my greatest victories. I walked out into the world not as the expelled troublemaker, but as a defender of justice, a testament to resilience. And in my heart, I whispered a quiet vow. No matter how deep the loss, the fight always leads to a redemption worth fighting for.